If food is available, I want to know about it. Of course my controller turned itself off. Thank you for that. Alright. Is there anything else I can do here? Not really. Do I have... We can return more of these supplies. Snacks? I have a box of raisins that's been sitting in my office for a while. I mean, raisins are good. I like raisins. They're not my favorite dried fruit, but they're not bad. I was watching a video on how to properly serve cheese the other day. And with one of the cheeses, the presenter paired dried apricots. And I was like, ooh, dried apricots. Love dried apricots. I don't like them all the time, but sometimes very nice.
That she could be nesting at this time of year. Ah, fellow researcher, how can I help you?
Just check that they'll be good until 2023, so I'm safe. Nice.
I have the supplies you were waiting for right here.
I love how cheese goes with so many things. Yes.
I'll be able to concoct
Yes.
a bait the High Dragon cannot resist. I have most of what I need, but I still need to gather quillback intestines and a phoenix's tail feather.
Didn't we already grab that for you?
You study dragons. I'd be interested in hearing more about that.
Oh, they are fascinating and little understood creatures, thought extinct for centuries. Now they seem to be making a comeback. The Nevarrans wrote extensively on breeding and nesting behavior, but high dragon hunting patterns have never been studied.
Also, I strongly want to make myself baked brie. I have never had a proper baked brie. And I ran across a TikTok a few months ago, I think, that did some stuff with baked brie that I hadn't seen before. Because I've seen, like, baked brie with, like, dried fruit and honey, but it was more of a savory style. I was like, that looks amazing. We've already done all of these.
We'll have to speak some other time.
Ooh, we just found a new dragon hunting patterns. Okay. Very nice, alright. Just had some with jelly on crackers. Nice. There was... When I was still living in Florida, I lived with somebody who worked with somebody from Dominican Republic, I think? I could be wrong. This is someone that I had never met. It was one of their co-workers that I had never met. But this co-worker had introduced my friend to guava paste and queso fresco on chips or crackers or what have you. It was so good. It was so good. Oh my gosh. Strong recommend. Nice. Vargeist scales. I wonder if that means I can make Vargeist armor. I will say that's one of the things that I am really enjoying about the new Skyrim 10th anniversary edition stuff, because like it added fishing. I was so unimpressed, but I'm a sucker for Skyrim. I got it anyway. And it turns out that they actually added a whole bunch of content, which was very popular from, like, the mod scene. And so now it's official content in Skyrim Special Edition. Why are we fighting people? Why did I think it was older? Because video game years are not like normal years. What are we fighting? Bro! What the heck did we get ambushed by? And why did you kill Iron Bull? Rude. You killed my man! How dare you? Also, I totally forgot to, like, look at my inventory again. I should do that. I shall do that right now. I remember getting it when it came out, and so much has happened in my life since then. Wow. Yeah, a whole mood. A whole mood, honestly. I feel that strongly. Oh, wild. That's super cool looking. Mm-hmm. That's pretty. It doesn't do the cool stuff, though. Ooh, that's really pretty. I will say the Orlesian equipment is really pretty. I don't know the difference between the Vitars. The war between good armor and aesthetic armor, right? I have not started crafting things yet. Part of that is because I have been, like, trying to push towards trying to keep centered on the main quest as much as possible, which, you know, I've been doing a poor job of. But part of it is just that I haven't been able to, like, sit down and look at... Wow! That is some armor, dude. Look at that! Heck! That is nice. It will consume you and make you powerful. Fair. Look at that! Look at that Templar armor, too. Dang. Nice. Alright. But yeah, there's lots of super cool stuff in the crafting trees. I just haven't been able to sit down and have a look at it, really. You making those boys super pretty and all that? I mean, it's good equipment, though. Like, this equipment that Iron Bull is wearing right now is the highest ranking heavy armor that I have in the game at the moment. So, like, if I could just make them pretty and I thought that we would survive, I probably would. But not the case yet. Are you looking good, right? Some features on this screen are currently unavailable. Rude. Rude. The audacity. Fine, we will choose the stealth skill tree instead. Is it because we're in combat? Is it because I accidentally put us in combat? Is that why it's unavailable? Fine. Wait for it to calm down. How does one let go? Yes. Oh my gosh. I always forget that there's that quote list there because it doesn't get used so often. But there's some good ones. There's some good ones. Alright, where are we going here? Aside from around in circles, apparently. Oh, hi! Hit the thing! Why have you all not started combat? What have I done in my settings that I can shoot something twice and y'all are like, nah, we're just gonna stand here. That sounds good. Bruh. Do 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 do. How do I get up there?
We'll need to look around.
Oh, and a rift too. We are too close to the rift also. Awesome. And I am burning. Alright, so we have a special item here. We have that landmark to claim. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Can I close the rift yet? Can I close the rift yet? Can I close the rift yet? No. There we go. Nice. No. It looks like something is over here, though. No? Well, heck.
Word of what happened in Redcliffe had better not spread.
Oh? Why not?
You think mages will be better off if people know they can change the future?
Ignoring that that's not the case, I suspect people will use any excuse to hate us.
Then you should not give them more.
Did everyone act like this when the sword was invented? Oh, my blushing butt cheeks. Round up everyone who can use these pointy things and lock them away.
It is not the same thing, and you know it.
Is it not? The difference between a weapon and its wielder is intense. Okay, is there a cave somewhere? Is that the thing? Oh, it's the sword. Alright. I was looking for a bottle because I figured that it was another bottle, but... because that's what it has been lately. There we go. Grey whiskey, bright wine, conscription ale. This bottle marked vintage Warden Jaren. Smash when dead. How do I get up there? Okay. Anything else in this area? Looks like no. It's pretty neat though. I want to go out, like, out over this way. There's a building over there. That might actually be where the main plot is. Actually, now that I think about it. Alright, can we go up the hill, please? Please, can we go... Jumping backwards was not what I was looking for here. Thank you. But no. Rude? How far are you in the story? Not far? Not very far? I would say. We are in Here Lies the Abyss. So we've made it to Skyhold. But we are only a few chapters in, I would say. I honestly don't know how long the main plot is. Because this is my first time playing it. I'm so OP? How do you mean? Why am I overpowered?
glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
It has to be blood magic. I hope we can stop them before more people get hurt. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
A lot of people, when they rush through, finish at like level 15. Oh yeah, no. That's not... I do not just mainline the main quest, ever.
Wait! No.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong!
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death,
I'm sorry.
sacrifice.
Oh, I don't trust this guy.
Good. Now bind it just as I showed you. Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Eramond of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
It looks like you've already done some of my work for me.
What, him? We simply needed his blood. Oh, were you hoping to garner sympathy? Maybe make the Wardens feel a bit of remorse? Wardens, hands up! Hands down.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even to Vinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan.
Yeah.
Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Corypheus marching across Orlais with an army of demons. That was in the future I saw at Redcliffe.
And now you know how it begins. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They're now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Orlais. Now they are bound to my master.
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight?
He's like an evil Frank Zappa, yeah.
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless Darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
I don't believe that.
You're the tool.
As for me, while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
No, you're gonna be his slaves,
Why
always.
would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when Darkspawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted, poof, no more blights, ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world. Although I fear history will remember them a little differently now.
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual?
Made them? No! Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator. And they were very afraid.
That's a lie. The Grey Wardens are heroes. They would never do this willingly.
The Grey Wardens care about nothing save stopping blights. They will do anything to accomplish that.
Hmm.
You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
Release the wardens from the binding and surrender. I won't ask twice.
No, you won't.
I appreciate the, like, red glints that show up in his
The
eyes.
Elder One showed me how to deal with you, in the event you were foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be... Ah!
So you'll just deal with me, huh?
Kill them!
I was trying to get that mage, but thank you for putting the demon between me and the mage I was trying to kill. Black ball.
They refused to listen to reason.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
Caffeinate, thank you very much for the caffeinate, Chaotic.
Eramund lied to the wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do.
But hey,
Everyone
hey, no
has
fighting the project.
that justify bad decisions. And it never matters.
Thank you,
In the
Magic
end,
Sheep.
you are always alone with your actions.
Excuse
I believe I
me.
know where the Wardens
That is a
are.
violation of my personal
Eramund
space.
fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
Good thinking.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
Cool. Ooh, we get another fancy thing over here. Where is the fancy thing? Fancy thing, fancy thing. Grey Whiskey Right Wine Conscription Ale. A bottle marked Vintage Warden Avilal. Griffin Wing Ale. My character is cute. What did you name him? So, at the behest of chat decided that we needed to build my Inquisitor to look like my TikTok character. So he is named after my TikTok character, Taylor Greyfort. He is the original character is a sea merchant from the golden age of piracy, and he gets into all kinds of shenanigans. We have a couple of story arcs for Taylor, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. But that is one of the original characters that I developed. He actually has a character sheet now. I developed him just as a standalone character, but I ended up building a D&D 5e character sheet for him as well. And he is a multi-classed swashbuckler rogue and bard. I forget what his College of Bard is. College of Swords, maybe? No. I don't think he is College of Swords. I'd have to go look it up again. But he's a rogue bard, so he actually has a character sheet now. But yeah. Yeah, so he's based on my TikTok character. And you can check him out on my TikTok account as well. There it is. Ritual Tower. Many Tevinter structures litter the wastelands of southwestern Orlais. In the age before the First Blight, the Imperium expanded through the south at an incredible rate, and the lands farthest from Marathius became home to a great many sites dedicated to magical experimentation. Taking advantage of natural weaknesses in the Vale, as well as the distance from the Archon's site, to try ever more dangerous fields of study. As with Aeonar in Ferelden, the laboratories of Orlais were set up upon by followers of Andraste during the Uprising, and little remains of them now, save crumbled stone. Runs to TikTok to follow. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Excerpt from Empire and Imperium by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. What else we got here? Anything else? The Gate Guardians? As I walked in the desert, I saw a great armored figure whose form blotted out the sky. At first, I took it to be no more than met the eye, a simple spiked statue. But as I approached, this deceptive icon transformed into a warrior as graceful as it was massive, its bladed staff leveled at me with energy crackling from its tip. Through my position was hardly optimal. Primal magic burned a few feet from my face. I kept my wits and asked the mighty golem to show me mercy. The armored figure spoke with a voice to make the sky quake and the stars scream. It sought magic to keep itself alive, it said, and the blood of the earth was the energy on which it survived. Having knowledge of the dwarves and the lyrium they provided to our mages, I directed the golem to the mage Atronus, who lived in a nearby Parvatium, and left without another word. That was the inspiration for the Gate Guardian I have designed, as fanciful a tale as it might seem. As for why I have asked what is the Guardian cast from my designs be inset with a small lyrium rod, I must primarily state that it is mere fancy. If Archon Ishal, gentle autocrat that he is, sees fit to ensure that my statues are known across the Empire, I hear that one shall stand in the western approach. I would treasure a small hope that someday I might see one walk again. Tale told by Appius Trios, famed sculptor whose creations all sparked from the imagination of those who beheld them, from artists of ancient Tevinter. Did we have anything else? Did we find everything that there was to find here? The Tevinter mage that we were talking to, like, stumbled off this direction. Like, at the end of his scene here. Where was he going? This is just a tower in the middle of nowhere. Where was he going? Can he teleport? I am Concernicus. Look at this canyon. How dare you follow up on where he went? I mean, is it too much to ask for a little consistency there? All right. I feel like because Iron Bull gets so excited when we hunt dragons that we need to do some dragon hunting. Maybe. I should probably save, huh? Always be saving. I'm also noticing that my math was wrong. I think. No, math is not wrong. Math is good. Hunting dragons for your boyfriend. How cute. I know, right? Right?
Delightful. The next best thing to sending the High Dragon flowers, I suppose.
As long as Blackwall is with you, killing dragons is easy. That dude doesn't die. I have noticed he does seem to be quite hardy. The Surveyor. This mining equipment has been abandoned for a very long time. Not even the scavengers have disturbed it. I brought Blackwall along because we had a bunch of warden stuff to do. And he seems to get really sad if you go do warden stuff and he's like not there. And I was like, well, I bring you along, I guess. Alright, so we're back in in Giant Staircase now. He just wants to be included. Yeah, right? He just wants to be included. Wow, Dorian. Jeez.